Guess what? I recorded the whole video, the whole recap for today, and the mic was muted. So I have to do it again. So I'm gonna do it a bit quickly. But yeah, this is day four. This is day four. I want to do daily recaps, but there's always gonna be like one day skip because well, day three was yesterday and yesterday was Saturday, and well, Saturdays are days where the market is not open, so there's no point of doing daily recaps if there are no trades and it's untradeable. So yeah, we're gonna do our daily recap for today that it's Sunday and our day is over. There's nothing to do. Um, we were actually trying to get if you can remember on the last video, we were talking about US100 being like in a very good context, and I'm going to show you it's in a very good context, as you can see. So this is the kind of markets where you want to get involved. Not these kind of markets like they are going up, but they are not trending with good momentum, like something like this. So we were waiting, and I said it on the last video that we were waiting on this pause, and this pause happened. And after that, we were waiting to get involved and get an entry inside this MB. But guess what? It didn't happen. We were waiting all day since 6 p.m. and well, this was a double MB that first generated, but we know that we cannot trade a double MB that's above the supply line, like this line. So we needed to wait for a flush to happen again, and and then that push back up. Now the flush didn't happen. Where is the brush? Here's the brush. Like we were waiting on this move and then a pushback, and we could get an entry like here, a buy stuff. I don't know if you're the person to wait for a flush or not, but you could have said that okay, this is a flush, this is a push, and buy stuff here. But or one of my rules is I need a clear flush, like a clear flush like this, like a clear flush below the EMAs. It did not happen here. So no flush, no trade, no consideration of trades. So yeah, that was pretty much it for today. There was no trades to happen or to take. And yeah, we're waiting to see if tomorrow there's gonna be a follow up on this trend and then maybe a pause like this, and maybe we can maybe we can get an entry, maybe not. We'll see. Um, and yeah, that's it. And I want to address something more here. That it was my train journal. So the train journal that I was using on the past videos was this one, and I started to think about it, my system, like how could I improve it and how can I get better, like if there is something to change that could be that I could maybe leave money on the table. And yeah, after doing a few tweaks and saying on the first video that I recorded that day zero, I started to notice that the good markets, the exceptional markets, are the ones that make me money because I mean all the winners that I have occurred in exceptional markets on the context. Like look at this. Like yeah, you can say that maybe it's not trending like a lot, but you can assume that it's trending. It hasn't demonstrated that it's not trending or that it's losing its momentum. For example, here on this one, like you got a good trending market, like it's trending, it's going up. This is the kind of markets you want to be heading like. In this part, the markets were shit, were basically shit. But then after this candle, you just start to notice and say, okay, this is a good market. Like we need to get involved in this. And you do, and you make money. So I noticed that the winners came from those good contexts on the daily. Like yeah, winners come from markets like this. And let's see if this was not a good market. Yeah. So by this time, it starts to look shit. And even though this is a win, I think I don't have it on my refined system. Do I? What is it? Your 40 trade on the 23 07 23 07 23 07. Yeah, I don't have it. And the reason that I have it is because even though it's a win, it's not an exceptional market anymore. It's just going sideways. And that's a discipline that you have to have. That even though you can get wins, they are not good wins because the wins happen on trending markets, not on sideways markets. And if they happen, they're just luck. They're not gonna give you on the long term good results. So that's what I did. I eliminated all the trades that were not in a good context, and I came up with this. This is a curve, an equity curve that it's that it takes only trades that were taken on good context, on good daily context. And you can see perfect that all the noise eliminates. All the noise is gone. Like you can see a difference. Less noise by less trades and less noise by taking poor quality trades. Well, by not taking poor quality trades. So you can see like it's less drawdown and more wins. Well, the wins are the same, but I'm not getting a ton of drawdown. So this equity look curve looks very good. Not only that, I reduced my drawdown by half. As you can see, I reduced it by half. I improved my expectancy. My average win went a bit up, and my RR stayed the same. But I mean that's insane. Less trades, the same RR. That means the system is better. So then I thought, well, since I lowered my drawdown, maybe I can up, I mean reduce the ATR so I can get more bigger wins. And yeah, I will get more bigger losses, but the losses are good losses, are losses that are in a good context. But if I can amplify my wins that are already big, they're gonna become bigger. So will that be good? So I applied. I basically so this data is all simulated. It's the same trades I took here. They are the same trades, just I organize them, but they're basically the same trades as this sheet. I just multiplied this whole column by 1.5 because we reduced the ATR from 1.5 to 1, so that leads to a 1.5 multiplication on all the results. And my expectancy went way up, like almost doubled. That's insane. Imagine the expectancy of a trade being 0.72, and that's only with 60 trades. I don't know if with more trades it's gonna go it's gonna rise more or not. I don't know, but I mean 0.72 of expectancy is very good for me. I'm very satisfied with that number, and I only take 60 trades on this data. whereas I had like 90, 98. So I took 30 trades that were basically bullshit, basically trades that were not in a good context. And these were the trades that were in a good context, and this is data I've gathered on those trades. So yeah, I w- I've seen that on average I will be making 10 trades per month, and I'm not used to that. That's what I was saying, that not all trades, and I need to remember that not all days are going to be days that I'm going to be trading, because that means if I'm going to be trading 10 days per, I mean 10 trades per month, that leaves me with in average 2.5 um trades per week. Like imagine watching every day like for hours and hours, and just having three trades per week. It's gonna be a whole different mind. Like it's gonna be a different mindset that I'm gonna be applying. But at the same time, I know it's a good system. I know it's an exceptional system. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be applying the system that has a beautiful equity curve, because I applied on good context time frame. And yeah, let's see. I don't want to predict. I don't want to predict like in how many months I'm gonna be funded, in how many months I will be making that amount of money, or this amount of money, or having, or buying something. I mean, I don't want to rush the process. I just want to apply my system, apply the knowledge I know, and let the results come along without forcing them, just by pure delivery, just by a a price of actually applying a good system. So I think that's all. So in recap, it's just Sunday, no trades, and I'm switching back to one ATR and only trading good context. So that's the summary. We're gonna see you, or I'm gonna see this, and I'm going to see you if any one of you are seeing me. To the next video that is gonna be tomorrow. I was gonna say I hope I get trades, but that's not the mentality I have to have. I hope I apply my system tomorrow as intended and as I need to do it.